Have you ever sat next to a hospital bed, holding the hand of someone you love, after they've had a heart attack? I have. My father was only 62 when his heart nearly gave out. The doctor said it didn't have to happen. Heart disease remains the #1 killer worldwide, claiming nearly 18 million lives every year. But what if I told you that the most powerful medicine to prevent this tragedy might already be sitting in your refrigerator? Today, I'm going to share the 15 most powerful vegetables proven by science to protect your heart. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete protection plan that could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. But first, let me ask you, do you know your odds of having a heart attack? For Americans over 45, there's a 20% chance you'll experience one in your lifetime. Those aren't good odds. But here's the good news. Research shows that proper nutrition can reduce that risk by up to 80%. So what exactly happens during a heart attack? Your coronary arteries become clogged with plaque buildup, which restricts blood flow. When a piece of plaque ruptures, it forms a clot that blocks the artery completely. Without oxygen, heart muscle begins to die within minutes. But what causes this plaque buildup in the first place? Inflammation, high blood pressure, and oxidative damage all contribute, and this is where certain vegetables come into play. They contain specific compounds that target these exact problems. You might be wondering, which vegetables are the most effective? Great question. I've spent months researching the latest scientific studies to identify the 15 most powerful heart-protective vegetables. Let's start with the top 7. First, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collards. These powerhouses contain nitrates that relax blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure. Just 1 cup daily has been shown to reduce heart attack risk by 16%. Next is broccoli, which contains sulforaphane, a compound that activates protective proteins in your arteries and reduces inflammation. Studies show it can lower heart disease risk by up to 20% when eaten twice weekly. Third, bell peppers provide more vitamin C than oranges, strengthening your blood vessel walls and preventing damage. Red varieties offer the most protection with their high lycopene content. Fourth, carrots contain soluble fiber that binds to cholesterol, removing it from your body. Their carotenoids also prevent oxidative damage to your arteries. Just 1 medium carrot daily can lower bad cholesterol by up to 7%. Fifth, tomatoes provide lycopene, which reduces inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. Cooking tomatoes actually increases lycopene absorption, making tomato sauce even more beneficial than raw tomatoes. Sixth, garlic contains allicin, which naturally thins your blood and lowers blood pressure. Studies show just 1 clove daily can reduce heart attack risk by up to 21%. Seventh, beets are packed with nitrates that improve blood flow and reduce arterial stiffness. Research shows they can lower blood pressure within hours of consumption. But what about other vegetables? Are there more that provide heart protection? Absolutely. The next 8 include sweet potatoes, which regulate blood pressure with their high potassium content. Onions prevent dangerous blood clots with their quercetin. Brussels sprouts reduce system-wide inflammation. Eggplant protects blood vessels from oxidative damage. Asparagus prevents homocysteine buildup, a major heart attack risk factor. Red cabbage prevents arterial hardening with its anthocyanins. Artichokes actively lower bad cholesterol levels. And pumpkin improves both blood pressure and cholesterol simultaneously. Now you might be thinking, that's too many vegetables to fit into my diet. But here's the surprising truth. You don't need to eat all 15 to see benefits. Research shows that consuming just 2 to 3 servings daily of any of these vegetables reduces heart attack risk by up to 20%. So how should you incorporate these vegetables into your daily routine? I recommend what I call the 3-2-1 method. Eat at least 3 servings of heart-healthy vegetables daily. 2. Include at least 2 different colors of vegetables in every meal. 1. Try 1 new heart-protective vegetable each week until you've explored all 15. Let's talk about preparation methods. Does it matter how you cook these vegetables? Absolutely. Steaming and roasting preserve most nutrients, while boiling can leach out water-soluble vitamins. Raw consumption maximizes enzyme activity, but cooking actually increases the availability of certain compounds like lycopene. But what if you don't like vegetables or have picky eaters at home? Great question. I recommend starting with milder flavored options like bell peppers or carrots. Roasting brings out natural sweetness in most vegetables. And blending vegetables into soups, sauces, or smoothies can mask their presence while still providing benefits. A common question I receive is, are frozen vegetables just as good as fresh? The answer is often yes. Frozen vegetables are typically flash frozen at peak ripeness, locking in nutrients that might otherwise degrade during transport and storage of fresh produce. Now you might wonder if supplements can replace whole vegetables. Unfortunately, research consistently shows that isolated nutrients don't provide the same benefits as whole foods. The synergistic effect of multiple compounds working together in vegetables can't be duplicated in pill form. So, what's the most important takeaway from today's video? Heart disease doesn't have to be your fate. By incorporating these 15 powerful vegetables into your diet, you're actively protecting your cardiovascular system every single day. Here's your action plan. First, download my free Heart Healthy Vegetable Guide in the description below. Second, implement the 3-2-1 method starting with your very next meal. And third, share this information with someone you love. Heart disease affects nearly every family, and this knowledge could save a life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based nutrition information, and leave a comment below sharing which of these vegetables you'll add to your next meal.